Well, welcome back to Dunkirk Dunes. I just thought I should make a little short video about um, the BBR 3.0 card deck updates are available now on Make Playing Cards, and I can put the link to that in the description box for where you can find those. But if you already have a BBR deck, and as many of you know, it's been available in two sizes, either kind of the regular poker size card size, or it's been available in a jumbo card size. Like, here's the regular size, here's the jumbo size. It's twice as big. Anyway, if you already had one of those decks, either the regular or the jumbo, I actually went ahead and ordered just the replacement cards, just the cards that would be updated, so that you wouldn't necessarily have to go and buy a whole brand new deck if you didn't want to. And so I printed about 29 of the regular replacement card decks, just the cards that were being updated, and 12 of the jumbo size. So maybe I'll just kind of pause this and come back and show you what I've got and kind of what they are. So I figured maybe I should just go through these kind of quickly. Out of the 90 card deck, there are actually 22 cards that have been updated. So it's a good chunk of the card deck that has been updated. Some of them are minor, but some of them are significant. And there's probably better videos out there to kind of describe, or web pages. If you just go to siredblood.com/community, you can find a description of all the changes there. But if I just run through these real quick, so card 2, unit stats, that one has been updated. And I could kind of mention some of these. I might miss some of them, but I know on this one, at least one of the changes is Strategic Bomber now rolls 2 dice at 2. Of course, Heavy Bomber, 4 dice at 2. The card number 3, that's been updated, and there is now AAA built into battleships in this, and so you see the super battleships tech. The AAA that's built into that defends at 2 now rather than 1. Actually makes that an interesting tech. I could see somebody maybe using that now. Heavy bombers, roll 4 dice at 2, or 2 on bombing raids. Let's see, heavy tanks now attack at 4, but they still defend at 3. Improved transports, they now defend at 1. Those are just kind of some of the changes when we went to 3.0. Card number 4, there's updates on there. I think the update here is the radar and the ATC, that air bases, the scramble is not unlimited anymore. It's 6 max, and so that's kind of the update there at 3.0. The scorecard has been updated, and some of them are just kind of style changes. Rather than listing Philippines like it did before, it actually lists the city name Manila. But there are 2 new victory objectives that are potentially in play here. One is the Third Reich, and the other one is the Japanese Imperial Point. The Third Reich, that one is achieved where Germany and Italy have 70 combined on the income tracker. Of course, that doesn't count NOs or anything. The Japanese Imperial Point, that can be achieved if Japan is 52 on the income tracker. So that's kind of the update there. Card number 8 has been updated. This is the target select card. I think that the updates here are that infantry now cannot be target selected, and also that let's see, anti-aircraft guns negate target select from a tactical bomber. Anti-aircraft, card number 9, that one's been updated. There's now AAA built into battleships, and this is also the AAA on the ground kind of goes back somewhat to the old classic Axis and Allies rules, where on a combat move, and you got to remember it's on a combat move, not during a non-combat flyover, but on a combat move, if someone is flying over the enemy's AAA, the AAA gets a shot at them. So that's on card 9. Card 16 has been updated, Convoy Disruption. It's just made the convoy disruption stronger than it was before. You're guaranteed some convoy damage just by having the ship there. Because the way this works now, if you read the card, let's see, roll dice, all dice 4 and higher ignored, that's the same, but the remaining dice are totaled, add +1 for every warship able to convoy to the total. So even if you roll a bunch of 4s, 5s, and 6s, you're going to get to add in 1 for every warship that is convoying. And so you're kind of guaranteed some convoying damage throughout that. Card 17 has been updated, air transports. I think the update on this one has to do with if you do heavy bombers as your tech, that gives you the capability of a cargo plane. And the cargo plane now can carry, an artillery, a mech, a tank, which it could before. But now, in addition to that, it can also carry an infantry. I believe that is the update there on card 17. And then card 19 is the same unit stats card as card 2, so that's updated as well. 20, that's a repeat of card 3. That's updated as well. 21, that's a repeat of whatever that card 4. Updated as well. 22 is the scorecard. That's, of course, updated. Target select is 25. Anti-aircraft is 26. Convoy disruption is 33. Air transports is 34. Yeah, I mean, if you're familiar with the BBR card deck, you know that there are 2 sets of these cards 1 through 17 that kind of go through some of the basics of unit stats and techs and air transport and scramble and so on and so on. So that's what, you can see that there's a doubling there of the cards so that both sides can have one, even if you only have one deck. Other updates. So card 49, Soviet mobile production. It now costs 2 IPCs to move a factory, whereas before it was 1. So that's, I think, certainly the main update on card 49. Card 53, this has been updated so that it's now 2 IPC bonus rather than 3 for each territory that Soviet controls that was originally German, Italian, or pro-Axis. Card 54 has been updated. If the Soviet Union liberates Manchuria, that used to be a 10 IPC one-time payment. Now it's down to 5. And then card 72, this has been updated. I think the updates here have to do with if you were ever going to be able to place a tank, and I've never actually played a game where a tank was placed, but it would be cool if it happened. It's got to go in Yunnan or Sichuan now. And then also and I don't know that it's written on the card, but it would be in the 3.0 rule book, is that the Chinese units are able to go into those territories that make up the South Asia point as well. I think those are kind of some of the key updates around that. China. Card 77, this one has been updated. So it's a 2 IPC bonus for the UK per territory if the UK controls Iraq, Iran, or Northwest Iran. The previous card just said per territory if the Allies control. And it was realized that can kind of create a double bonus situation if the Soviets go into those territories, because they are, they have an NO. for controlling those types of territories because they're pro-Axis. And the intent here, based on the update in 3.0, is, well, if that's the case, UK doesn't get the bonus for it. UK gets the bonus if they actually control it. So that's the update on 77. And then the update on card 83, some additional territories have been added here to the one IPC bonus that Italy can get. So if Italy controls, and this is, any one of these is +1. Ethiopia, Kenya, Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, Italian Somaliland, British Somaliland, Cyprus, Casablanca, which is a new territory on the 3.0 map, El Alamein, Gibraltar, and or Tobruk. So you'll notice there are a few new ones in there that have been added as additional IPCs for Italy. So those are the 22 updated cards for the 3.0. And I can just show you here. So here's what I've ordered. I've got 12 of the jumbo size cards, 22 of each, the 22 cards that have been updated. And then the regular size cards, I've got 29 sets of those 22 cards that have been updated. So as I mentioned I posted this in Facebook, and if you're on the WhatsApp Bloodbath chat, you've seen this as well, but I know not everybody's on those. I'm just offering these at cost. I just thought this might be helpful to people who already have the deck and don't necessarily want to buy a brand new deck. And so my cost on these ended up being $6 for the regular 22 replacement cards and $12 for a jumbo set of replacement cards of the 22 cards. And then if you want to just throw in $4 to help cover the shipping on that. So you're welcome to, if you want a deck or, 2 decks or whatever you want, one of each or whatever you need, it's first come, first serve, and you can just send that over to PayPal. And my PayPal address is mdt@byu.net. And I could put that in the description box as well. And you're welcome to shoot me an email at that same email address. If you have any questions, or if you want to just say, hey, I sent over a payment, please send me this, and please send your address so that I can get it to you. But I think that's it for updates, and hope this is useful to some of you out there. I'll just give another quick shout out to Panzer J. Panzer J's wife, really. This is a great little box. If you have a jumbo set and you'd like a box to put it in, get in touch with Panzer J. His wife makes these great little boxes, and it is exactly the right size to hold those jumbo cards. So anyway, thanks for watching, and feel free to ask any questions you got. I'm hoping to get rid of all these. It cost me a little bit to print them, and so I'd like to get them out into the community, but only if you need one. It's okay if you don't, but if you'd like one, let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.